Well, the study of genealogy or learning about family history is one of the most popular hobbies in the country. And Cheryl Tan, you have a really neat success story.
I do, and genealogy is a pretty popular pastime, one made much easier by technology. One Virginia Beach woman was able to reconnect with a piece of her family's past through a website that helps bring lost heirlooms back where they belong. How else could you connect genealogy lovers from 3 different states? Here's a look at the solution we learned about when we asked a Virginia Beach woman, "What's your problem?"
October 6, 1860, left to E.G. Willingham by his brother Robert J. Willingham. Genealogy is not just about collecting names and birth and death dates. It's learning about the lives of these people.
Lila Davis of Virginia Beach works hard to collect items that will tell the story of family members who are no longer here.
I'm very, very fortunate in that both of my parents did genealogy work in their lifetime. And I just keep on collecting information, trying to fill in sometimes the stories. Presented to my youngest son, Eugene D. Willingham, January 27, 1901, and it's signed E.G. Willingham.
A few weeks ago, Davis received new insight into the lives of her family's distant past.
But they're very fragile pages. It was published in 1810. The handwriting, of course, is old.
A family Bible from the early 1800s that belonged to her ancestors, which she received through a connection online. Mary Stripling of Atlanta told me via Skype how she came across this piece of history.
I'm the librarian for our church, Barclay Baptist Church, and I was in the closet looking for something else. And under a pile of books and papers, I just lifted these things, and there was this old Bible.
Stripling listed the Bible at justajoy.com, a website started in May of 2011 by antiques dealer Joy Shiver.
We constantly see items in the antique world that should belong back to families, and it's hurtful to see these things with no way to connect.
Justajoy.com gives those who find family treasures a way to connect with a family hunting for answers.
When members join the site, they list up to 20 surnames that are important to them, and that creates the database that we can use to let the families know when a new item is added.
And that's what happened to Lila Davis.
Mid-July, I guess, I got one of those emails on Willingham, and so I looked at it, and it was a family Bible. And I thought, well, that's my family. I'm definitely interested, so I contacted the person who had it.
I feel very satisfied because I've seen how difficult research is.
This one artifact has taught her much.
There's a very poignant note about their marriage and then the premature birth and death of their first child. None of us had any information about this premature baby. What you find is, as in most family Bibles, between the Old Testament and the New Testament, you find family record pages.
Most families would cherish these things above all else, to pass down to their children and to discover more about their ancestors, which is how we learn a whole lot about ourselves.
It's just a real joy to find something like that. It really is. And I'll keep on doing genealogy research as long as I can.
On its website, justajoy.com has items associated with 50,000 families, and they have people searching for items for around 10,000 families. The site is a membership one, so you pay $20 per year and you get access to the list of items on there. The more members, the more items, the more surnames, the more likely a match will be made. We're going to put a link to that site at thehamptonroadshow.com.